Chris Evans and his wife Alba Baptista have just welcomed their first baby, a daughter named Alma Grace. She was born on October the 24th in Massachusetts. The couple got married in September 2023 during a private ceremony in Cape Cod. For the first time in 35 years, no rap songs appear in the Billboard Top 100, Top 40. Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Luther dropped off due to new rules, while pop stars like Taylor Swift now dominate. Paramount Skydance is cutting nearly 1,000 jobs, with the total layoffs expected to reach 2,000 just months after their merger. CEO David Ellison says the move addresses redundancies and aligns the company for long-term growth across media divisions. And pop star Katy Perry and former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made their first public appearance as a couple in Paris, celebrating Perry's 41st birthday. The pair were spotted holding hands at the Crazy Horse Cabaret show. Now, our top story on Hollywood Calling this week: actor Chris Evans and his wife, Alba Baptista, have welcomed their first child, a daughter named Alma Grace Baptista Evans. The baby was born on Friday, October the 24th in Massachusetts. The news was first reported by TMZ and later confirmed by People magazine. Evans, who is 44 years old, and Baptista, who is 28, were married in September of 2023 during a private ceremony in Cape Cod. The couple were first linked in early 2022 and have largely kept their relationship private. According to reports, the pair are spending time at home with their newborn. This marks their first child for both Evans and Baptista. Evans is best known for his role as Captain America in the Avengers film franchise, while Baptista is recognized for her work in the Netflix series Warrior Nun. Neither has publicly commented on the birth at this time. Now, moving on, pop star Katy Perry and former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau have made their first public appearance as a couple. The pair were spotted holding hands at the Crazy Horse Cabaret show in Paris, where they celebrated Perry's 41st birthday. According to reports, the two looked cheerful as they left the venue together. Perry wore a red dress, while Trudeau opted for an all-black suit. The sighting comes 3 months after the duo was first seen dining together in Montreal, sparking widespread dating rumours. That meeting took place shortly after reports emerged that Perry had ended her engagement with actor Orlando Bloom. Neither Perry nor Trudeau has publicly commented on their relationship, but their Paris appearance appears to confirm the speculation. The couple's outing has drawn significant attention on social media, marking a new chapter for both high-profile figures. Now we're joined by Andrew Latham. He is a professor of international relations and he joins us live from Minneapolis. Now, Andrew, given that Justin Trudeau was the former Canadian Prime Minister, how can public appearances with Katy Perry influence international perceptions of Canada at this time?
Well, as a Canadian living abroad, I could say that it's likely to enhance, amongst certain populations, enhance Canada's standing as a kind of cool place where pop culture and politics are fused in an interesting way. Some people, of course, will look down their nose at this and draw the contrary conclusion that this makes Canada look foolish. Well, you have this former prime minister who, when he was in office, behaved the same way as he's behaving out of office in many respects, and was not taken seriously by a lot of people. So it depends on one's priors, I suppose. If you like Trudeau before this relationship was struck up, you're going to like him even more. And if you thought poorly of him before this, you're likely to feel even more poorly about him. And for me as a Canadian, you're likely to feel more poorly about Canada.
Yeah, and of course, Andrew, this isn't the first time a celebrity has got involved, a politician, or in this case, a former politician, has got involved in pop culture like this. What kind of implication does it have on their political career, usually?
Well, usually I don't think it does any harm. Approaching it from a slightly different angle, it's really interesting that these once discrete worlds of pop culture and politics have in the last decade or two, or maybe slightly longer, been fused into one big ecosystem. in which politicians act like pop culture icons if they want to be successful, making emotional connections, controlling the narrative, lots of visibility, etc. And pop culture icons are increasingly involved in politics, whether it's Katy Perry or Taylor Swift or Beyonce. They've all got their finger in that particular pie. For me, as a political scientist, looking at this particular outing in Paris, that's the kind of thing it suggests to me that the world is shifting in interesting ways over the last few decades, and this relationship really kind of brings that all together in a concrete, material way.
Latham, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to speak to you on the programme. Now we move on to our next story, and for the first time in 35 years, there are no rap songs in the Billboard Top 100 Top 40. The shift follows Billboard's new rule change affecting how long songs can stay on the chart. Kendrick Lamar's Luther, featuring SZA, was removed after 26 weeks despite ranking at number 38 because it didn't reach the required threshold under the new guidelines. The update ends rap's uninterrupted chart presence since the year of 1990. The move comes even as Lamar enjoyed a record-breaking year, winning multiple Grammys and headlining the Super Bowl halftime show. Pop acts like Taylor Swift now dominate the top positions. Now we move on to another update now, and a major shakeup is underway at Paramount Skydance. The company, led by CEO David Ellison, has begun sweeping layoffs just months after the Trump administration approved its controversial $8 billion merger with Skydance. Over 1,000 employees are being let go, with more cuts expected very soon. Around 10% of its 20,000-strong workforce. Ellison says the reconstructing is aimed at focusing on growth and eliminating overlapping roles. Since the merger, Paramount's stock has surged over 50%, valuing the company at around $18 billion. Meanwhile, longtime executive Ramsey Nato, who led Paramount Animation and oversaw hits like SpongeBob and Paw Patrol, has also announced her departure. Ellison's leadership continues to reshape the company from newsroom direction to late-night programming, signaling a new era for Paramount Skydance. BTS leader RM is making history at the 2025 APEC CEO Summit in Gyeongju, South Korea. He delivered a keynote on K-pop's global success and the power of cultural diversity. RM stressed that culture bridges societies and moves hearts, urging investment in the arts alongside economics. HYBE, BTS's agency, showcased its global network as the only entertainment company sponsoring the summit. Let's in fact listen in.
BTS leader RM has become the first K-pop artist to address the APEC CEO Summit, calling on world leaders to back culture with the same urgency they give to economies. Speaking in English at the Gyeongju Arts Center, RM has said diversity was the engine of K-pop's global success, a blend of Korean identity and global sounds.
We all know, we all love culture and art. And we are connected by the emotion and resonance that they awaken in us. As a creator and an artist of this generation, I'd like to use this opportunity to make a request to the leaders and distinguished guests of APEC. There are creators all around the world. Please help them. Give them the financial support so that their own creativity can bloom. Give them the opportunities so that their talents can really shine. When you think about investing in tomorrow's generations, think about culture as well as economics. Culture and art are a powerful force that moves hearts. They are the fastest messengers that carry diversity and resonance.
He compared K-pop to bibimbap, Korea's mixed rice dish, where hip-hop, R&B, and EDM all retain their essence, but combine into something new and fresh. RM has urged APEC leaders to invest in artists and cultural industries, saying culture is like a river. It flows freely, carrying diversity and resonance. The 31-year-old star's presentation titled Cultural and Creative Industries in the APEC region and the Soft Power of K-Culture highlighted culture as the bridge between societies. His appearance alongside HYBE chairman Bang Si-hyuk marked a historic milestone for K-culture, reinforcing South Korea's growing soft power influence on the global stage. Your report, NewsX.
Now from South Korea to the United States, where Kim Kardashian is opening up about a serious health scare. The star revealed on the Kardashians that she was diagnosed with a small brain aneurysm. In an interview, Kim said she underwent a Prenevo scan and additional tests at Cedars-Sinai. While she didn't share the results, she reassured fans that everything works out. Kim emphasized the importance of monitoring your health, saying, quote, "Health is wealth." The news first came in the family's October the 22nd episode, where Kim tearfully told sister Kourtney about the aneurysm. Now more from the world of Hollywood, where stars Kim Kardashian and Amy Schumer are taking a stroll down memory lane. They recently recreated their famous 2015 red carpet prank at the premiere of All Fair in New York. Back then, Schumer pretended to trip in front of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, creating a viral moment. A decade later, Schumer staged another playful fall while Kardashian smiled for the cameras. The upcoming Hulu legal drama, produced by Ryan Murphy, follows a group of women starting their own law firm. Kardashian admitted to feeling nervous acting alongside stars like Glenn Close, while Naomi Watts praised her talent and dedication. Now, actor Dakota Johnson is stepping behind the camera for her feature directorial debut, A Tree is Blue, written and reportedly starring her Cha Cha Real Smooth co-star Vanessa Burkhart. According to reports, British pop star Charli XCX and actor Jessica Alba are in the talks to join the cast. While plot details remain under wraps, filming is set to begin next month in Los Angeles. Johnson, who recently starred in Celine Song's Materialists alongside Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal, previously directed the short film Loser Baby, which premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival. Meanwhile, Alba was seen in Netflix's Trigger Warning, and Charli XCX continues to expand her film portfolio with The Moment and the upcoming Wuthering Heights adaptation. And now over to the music world, and Justin Bieber is giving fans a rare glimpse into his life as he gears up for his first ever headlining Coachella performance. The 31-year-old pop star recently joined the live streaming platform Twitch, where he's been sharing behind-the-scenes videos from the studio as he and his team prepare for the highly anticipated set. A source tells that Bieber's Twitch streams are his way of showing fans he's excited and working hard for the festival. In candid moments, Bieber opens up about personal growth, saying he's learning to be more vulnerable and unlearn old patterns. Bieber will headline Coachella in 2026 alongside Sabrina Carpenter, Karol G and Anima, performing on April the 11th and on the 18th. Both weekends have already sold out, as fans eagerly await what's being dubbed Bieberchella. Now back to the film world now, and actor Demi Moore has revealed that Tom Cruise was quite embarrassed by her pregnancy while they were rehearsing for the 1992 courtroom drama A Few Good Men. Speaking at the New Yorker Festival, Moore, who was 8 months pregnant with her daughter Scout Willis at the time, and said that Cruise appeared awkward during rehearsals even though she felt comfortable herself. She suggested that Cruise's discomfort may have stemmed from the fact that few women in Hollywood were having children then due to the pressure to choose between career and motherhood. Moore reflected on the challenging stigma, saying that she pushed herself to prove women could do both, sometimes to extremes. working out intensely before giving birth. Looking back, she called herself an overachiever, adding that Hollywood today is far more supportive of mothers on set. Now we're joined by Amrita Roy. She is a film director and she joins us live from Mumbai. Thank you very much for joining us, Amrita, here on NewsX World. Demi Moore says that crews appeared awkward during rehearsals, even though she felt comfortable herself. What do you have to say about this?
Thanks for having me. Yeah, to start with, Demi Moore is one of the very strongest performer. And I think at the moment when this film was under pre-production and the shooting, people in that atmosphere were not very used to watching pregnant women on set. So yeah, when Tom Cruise saw her pregnant, that too 8 months, so it could be an unexpected vision because mid-90s were like women were still into feminism mode, and especially in the film industry, it is considered that pregnant women and married and mothers, they are not very welcome. Today's scenarios is very changed, but yeah, at that time, having a woman who is going to play a very strong lieutenant lawyer role, to see her doing the lines with 8 months pregnancy, that was quite an unusual, unusual scene. So might be that could be the reason for discomfort.
And Amrita, you've said things have changed today. How has this progress happened? Of course, you can look at multiple flashpoints in Hollywood history involving the likes of Me Too and others, which have developed women's rights across the history of Hollywood. What are your thoughts in how that has developed?
I think Hollywood has come across a long, long way from mid-90s. Nowadays, I think nothing is a taboo. So females are doing roles when they are mothers, then they are in full pregnancy. There are a lot of safety precautions. Then there are a lot of concerns. There are a lot of awareness. So I think actress shell life is very, very longer these days because there are new kind of roles being written. Then there are a lot of awareness among the peers, the colleagues, that it is not that kind of awkward or one of the kind things. So yeah, we have a lot of actresses who are pregnant during the shooting, and then they get some leave, some medical assistance, and then they come back for the role. So yeah, I think atmosphere and the whole working system, ecosystem has changed for the betterment, and it is a welcome sign. So I hope other industries also should follow that.
Okay, Amrita, do stay with us. We have further news coming out of Hollywood, where Lily Collins is set to return as Emily Cooper in the 5th season of Emily in Paris, premiering on December the 18th on Netflix. The newly released trailer teases Emily's romantic adventures in Rome as she grows closer to Marcello, played by Eugenio Franceschini. The preview features glimpses of the pair's blossoming chemistry, with Ashley Park's Mindy telling Emily, quote, "Rome looks so good on you." Fans also get a first look at Minnie Driver's new character, Princess Jane, and a glimpse of Sylvie Julian and the rest of the Paris crew. The trailer hints at love, laughter and new beginnings, with the question, quote, "If everyone's in Rome, who's in Paris?" lingering in the air. We're once again joined by Amrita Roy to discuss this. Amrita, what new dynamics might Emily face in Rome this season?
Of course, Emily is in Rome, so there are lots of new ambience, food, culture, that kind of glamour, the fashion. Of course, Emily, in previous seasons from 1 to 4, Emily's character graph has seen a lot of ups and downs, romance with off and on with that chef, Gabrielle. So her journey was mostly in Paris, but now I really wonder it is Emily in Paris or Emily in Rome, because the main protagonist with the kind of romance angle is going towards this new character in Rome, and of course Venice. Venice is the capital, romance capital in the world. So audience are very excited that how much of Emily in Paris is actually in Paris and how much of it is in Rome, and whether Gabrielle comes back and whether she goes to and fro. So that is interesting to see this kind of shift, and of course audience will get a lot of good visuals, new visuals, architecture, Roman ambience, and it's amazing where this ended the season 4. So yeah, anticipation was very high to see Emma's new character deviation and new love triangles, or whether there is some kind of jealousy, the new characters, how they are unfolding. So yeah, we all are looking towards it.
Amrita Roy, thank you very much for joining us here on NewsX World. Pleasure to have you. Now, after years of huge anticipation, Warner Bros. Animation and New Line Cinema are finally bringing Hello Kitty to the big screen. The studio announced that the Hello Kitty will make her Hollywood debut in July of 2028, marking a major milestone for the global pop culture phenomenon. In an Instagram post captioned "Hello Hollywood," Warner Brothers revealed that the film will follow Hello Kitty and her friends on a cinematic adventure. The latest draft of the screenplay is penned by Dana Fox, with Beau Flynn of Flynn Picture Eco producing. Flynn reportedly spent nearly a decade collaborating with scenario founder Shintaro Shinsuzi to secure the rights to the beloved character. Now, Tony Award winner Daniel Radcliffe will return to Broadway this spring for the premiere of Every Brilliant Thing, a solo play by Olivier Award nominee Duncan Macmillan with Johnny Donahoe. Directed by Oliver and Tony Award nominee Jeremy Herrin and Duncan Macmillan, the play begins previews on February the 21st of next year, ahead of an official opening night of March the 12th. The limited 13-week engagement will run through May of 2026 at the Hudson Theatre. General tickets will go on sale to the public on Friday, November the 14th. Now, Mark Ruffalo has opened up on HBO show Task. Ruffalo has said his role of an FBI agent was harder than he thought it would be. The series finale of Task tied up several loose ends and featured a characteristically powerful turn from Mark Ruffalo. Though its previous 6 episodes, grief-stricken FBI agent Tom Brandis had been nestled into the follow-up to his work, attempting to put an end to a string of violent robberies carried out by an unassuming family man. But in the finale, he gets his moment of consideration, played out in a beautifully subdued monologue. Now, anchor Priyanka Chopra has shared a carousel of photos as she, her husband Nick Jonas, and their daughter Malti Marie Chopra Jonas visited Walt Disney World near Orlando, Florida. Taking to Instagram on Thursday, Priyanka also posted pictures and videos of Franklin Jonas and Elena Rose, the daughter of Kevin Jonas and Danielle Jonas.